I have a new obsession now. Oh, I just took a shower. I am wearing clothes under this. I just have a blanket on. Also, look at my nails. Aren't they so cute? Is that focusing? So cute. Do you like them? In like a minute because I have pre-check. I got here later than I even need to be, and I got through TSA in less than a minute. So it's still so early. Literally 8:04. We don't board until, or sorry, 4:08. We don't board until 4:50, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm like not tired, but I'm also like, oh, I gotta turn off my location so she doesn't see that I'm coming for her. I made it into Tampa and my makeup looks a mess, but I'm getting my Uber now and it is 10:06. It's freaking humid and hot here, and I just want Gabby to realize the pain I experienced on the airplane to come see her, because that was not fun. Oh my gosh, that looks so good though. Okay.
So good.
Oh my god, it actually is so good. On my
Like you go hashtag channel. Did you want to yes ma'am?
so good thing. I'm home now, you guys. I just got back and it's a new day. So I'm hoping to finish this video edit and upload it for you guys. I just went to Tampa, Florida to visit my best friend for her birthday. She just turned 24 and I haven't seen her since last summer, so I really wanted to just surprise her because we've just been so busy with life. I actually did not do a lot of extreme vlogging because I felt like we were so living in the moment that I just forgot to pick up a camera and like record everything. But I need to tell you guys about my awful flying experience there and back. Like, if you guys couldn't tell, my flight was at like 5 in the morning, so I technically had to be at the airport at 3, but I have TSA pre-check, so I was like, I'm just gonna get there at 4 because I didn't really care. Thank the Lord for TSA pre-check. Got in, I was perfectly fine. I didn't realize that this is spring break for like everyone, so the entire airport was filled with high school kids, young kids, parents, everyone just like screaming the girls behind me, I think it was their parents with them, she was talking about like, oh my god, we're gonna get so drunk, whatever, and she said something about underage drinking, and then her mom kind of like nudged her and was like, if you're gonna talk so loud, I'm not gonna sit by you, whatever. And I just was like, drama. So we got on the plane. I sat in the back. I had an aisle seat, and next to me were two teenage boys, and they like minded their own business. Like that wasn't the problem. The problem was like the whole time we were on a flight, the people, the entire, you know, plane, it's full of high school kids. They're literally all like touching each other, talking so loud, being obnoxious. Like this is a well, we took off at 5 a.m. flight. Everyone's just like sleeping still. The like sky is pitch black still. All the windows are closed. We're all just trying to sleep. People are teenage boys, whatever. They were just screaming and putting their levers up and touching each other, poking each other. I just was like, oh my god. When it was time to land and whatnot, you know, they turned the lights on, asked everyone to like sit up. When we landed, the entire plane was clapping. Like the boys, the high school boys were like, yeah, let's get it. Yeah, boy. You know whatever these little teenage boys say. And I just was like, oh my god, get me off this plane. Now, talking about my flight back from Tampa to Minneapolis, it was a lot too. So in the last clip that I showed you guys, we were at like a outdoor restaurant where we were just kind of sitting on like beach benches, or not benches, it was like a beach sofa. And that was fine, and the food was great, whatever. And then they dropped me off at the airport at 4 because my flight was at 6. Again, TSA was so fast for me, and I just like sat at a gate the entire time. So I sat there from 4 to 6 waiting to board. Well, apparently, I think the weather was bad, like up north more. So people couldn't land their planes. So they were like just swarming in circles. And one of those planes was like our plane to Minneapolis. So we were delayed for like an hour, which wasn't a big deal. But they wouldn't tell us that. They were just like, we don't know what's going on. The weather's going crazy. We'll let you know what we're gonna do. And it wasn't like, you're gonna be delayed till this time. You're gonna be delayed till this time. It was just like, just keep waiting, you guys. You don't have any information. And we were like, oh my gosh. But finally, they boarded us on the plane. And what they were saying was the weather was crazy, so people couldn't land, therefore people couldn't take off. Now that we were on the plane, the pilot was like, okay, we're on the plane, but we can't leave yet. And we were like, what? You know? And he said, because of the weather and everything going on, with people not getting in and out, to get out, there was like a huge line. So we were on the runway, or sorry, the tarmac, whatever it's called. Just planes lined up. We we're just like waiting our turn, going through all these curves, whatever. I calculated it. I was sitting on the plane. I'll show you. Let me see if I can insert a video here. I was about almost an hour into my movie and we didn't even take off yet. Like my movie was about, I don't know if it was about to be done, but it was an hour in. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like taking forever. I was in a middle seat. The guy next to me was so stinky and snoring. The woman next to me, she was really nice. Like we had some conversation. She was a really nice girl. She was older. I think she was, well, I don't know what age she was. But my original time landing was supposed to be 8 and I didn't get home until I think almost midnight. Thankfully, my boyfriend came and picked me up, and he had like comfort food for me at home, and I was like, oh, thank God, because that was just such a crazy trip, flight status, whatever. I will say I had a lot of fun visiting my best friend. We did a lot of stuff actually. Like I said, I feel bad because I didn't get much of it on video, but we were just living in the moment, and I really want to like take advantage of that time because I never see her in general. So having that experience was extremely, you know, heartwarming and just something that I will care for. Okay, it's this one. I was like crying my eyes out. instantly I just started crying like that. It makes me so emotional. So obviously this is like 10 times more important and sentimental than what I did for my friend, but the comment was saying, oh, this is what got me. The comment was like, showing up without being asked is powerful and meaningful. So I just was like, oh, you know what, that is so true, because I feel like when stuff like that has happened to me, you just get so overwhelmed, you know, and so grateful. But yeah, that just, it just made me feel like really comforted. But anyways, yeah, we just enjoyed our time. We did a lot of stuff, and her mom was there, so her mom helped me like the most with just like figuring out where her apartment was, because she moved, flight details, what's her schedule like. So yeah, that was my long, actually quick weekend, but it felt long because it was just a lot of like waiting and traveling. But yeah, that's what I did this weekend. And now, what time is it? It's 10, and I have a meeting in 2 hours for my class that I don't know anything about because I hate this. But that's besides the point. So yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, but I will show you guys.